Hello? You good? No, it's a me. I'm actually here. Yeah, it's your ex. Hey, um, I assume you don't, something, some things aren't, like, clicking for you. That's okay. I remember you weren't the best with alcohol and stuff. I, you called, you were out with your friends, um, um, and, suddenly you called, you started, you started saying my name. Um, you told me to come pick you up. Yeah, yeah. You did. I mean, I don't exactly have proof. You can call your friends if you don't believe me. Um, yeah, I could show you my phone log though. Uh, you did call. And that's why I'm here. I obviously, um, I get that if you find the situation strange, you want out of it. That's all good. It's just I came to pick you up because you said you wanted me to, um, and your friends kind of didn't say much when I arrived. Obviously, I didn't expect to get much of a conversation from you. Um, so I talked to your friends. They just kind of laughed. They, you know, said, "Hey, how you doing?" And then they just, left you with me. Uh, Said like, "Oh, we'll leave her in your care." And I mean, they just scooted. They dipped, and I mean, I obviously wasn't just gonna leave you there, and so I brought you here with me. I didn't do anything though. Just wanted to make that clear. Um, you're good. That's fine. You don't have to apologize for anything. Um, it happens. We get drunk and we think back on some people and some things maybe and um, you know. So that's honestly fine. You don't have to apologize. No, I wasn't doing anything anyway. Haven't I haven't been up to much since since then. Nothing much has happened. Nothing much has changed. I don't think, at least. I mean, lots of things have changed, obviously, but I don't know, just not enough change. I like for me to be doing something at this hour. Yeah, yeah. You know, uh, thank you. How about you? How have you how have you been? Okay. Oh, that's very understandable. No, I haven't. I I don't think I can. I guess I don't know. It's just I mean, obviously, my friends, I mean, they all know. And, you know, they've set me up with some people. And, oh, right, dating apps. They've got me on some of those too. But honestly, no, I haven't seen any. I mean, I've seen people. We went on like blind dates and stuff, but I haven't dated. No, not at all actually. No. I mean, I things didn't feel right. I mean, it didn't. Nothing clicked. And I mean, if I'm being perfectly honest with you, I feel like. I mean, I maybe they liked me. I don't know. I mean, I'm still very out of it and stuff. Obviously, uh, but I just feel like if we were to date, it wouldn't. How do I put it? Like, it wouldn't be fair for them at all. Really, it wouldn't be genuine because I like I didn't feel like I liked them in that way. I mean, they were sweet, yeah, but they weren't. They weren't. Uh, they weren't. They weren't what I wanted. You know. Yeah, yeah. They weren't really what I wanted. I mean, they were sweet. Like I said, but I couldn't get myself to feel like I really liked them. So obviously, I do think it would have been pretty unfair for them, um, for me to be dating them. So I haven't I haven't been with anyone since you. And I don't think. I mean, I don't know when the next time I'm going to do any of that. Yeah, yeah. I mean, sorry for over explaining or talking about it. I know you probably don't care. Huh? I mean, I, I'm sorry. Well, thank you if you do care, but I don't know. I didn't expect you to. I mean, we barely talk now. I mean, I'd like to think we're still friends. Obviously, we did end things on pretty decent terms. I'd like to think, but I mean, we haven't talked in a while. I mean, I don't even know if we're friends. So I just didn't think that you would care at all. Actually, I didn't even think you still had my number saved. I No, I didn't block you. Actually, I still have your number saved too. Obviously, I could delete it if you want. I get maybe that's something you wouldn't want, like your ex's number. So I get it. I could delete it. Um, I don't know. I mean, I couldn't bring myself to do it. I guess. I mean, if I'm honest with you, I never even deleted the pictures of us together. As weird and creepy as that may be. Yeah, and To be honest, I had no intention to. Because, I mean, those days, like, even though we're not together anymore, and that makes me sad. Yeah, it does make me sad. Like, the moments that we spent together, the times that we shared, the memories we made, and all that. I know this is very cringy, cheesy, but I mean, I don't think I've ever been that happy in my life, really. You know, to have someone who cares by your side, and, you know, being able to enjoy nice things together. I've never been happier than than I was with you back then. So I couldn't bring myself to delete your number, delete our pictures. I and your gifts, I kept all of it. I couldn't bring myself to let it go at all. Yeah. Of course, I still love you. I could never stop loving you. Even if I tried, I couldn't. And as I've said, I've been on blind dates and dating apps, but they weren't you. They weren't as funny as you. Like, we didn't click as well as we did, or at least I'd like to think we did. I just felt like it wasn't right, you know. And I always tried to tell myself that it wasn't the case, but I think at the end of it all, I still, like, I realized that I still love you. I still love you so much. And I couldn't bring myself to love someone else. I couldn't at all. Even if I wanted to. Yeah, I mean it. I mean, I don't have any reason to lie. It's been 5 months ish, and it's been eating at me. Really, it sucked. It sucked so much. You know, when you called me earlier, I could not believe what I was seeing on my phone. I didn't know what to think of it. But I answered, and, like, when you spoke to me, when I heard your voice again, I don't know, I knew I had to come see you. If, as weird as that may sound, I knew I had to come see you. Obviously, I didn't expect that you'd be like this. Like, I didn't expect you to be that drunk. I didn't know you drank. Though I could hear, I could tell through the phone, but I don't know. I just was. I tried to tell myself that you called because you had lingering feelings, and that was very delusional. But it was made worse when I heard you were drunk, because I thought that you were calling me when you were drunk because you still, like, true feelings thingies when like people are drunk. And I guess if I'm being perfectly honest with you, that's the main reason why I came to see you at all. Obviously, also because you told me to pick you up. I didn't know if you were in some sort of danger or whatever, but I had like ulterior motives for coming to see you. And I'm sorry for being that way. What was that? Sorry, I didn't hear you. You miss me? You miss me a lot? Yeah, I would love to get back with you. Yeah, I mean, I guess this wasn't exactly the way I thought it would go. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. I guess imply that I've always thought about us getting back together. But yeah, this isn't exactly how I thought it would go. But I'm glad that we did manage to get it going. Just one thing though. From my experience and from what I know about you, you being drunk is a pretty disastrous thing. Are you gonna remember any of this after you've sobered up? You will? That's a promise. Yeah. I miss you. Oh, I fucking miss you so much. I don't think so. Because you're still drunk. Look at you. I could tell you're slowly getting very, very drowsy. I wouldn't want to do anything to you in this state. But I'll stay with you until morning. So we can talk about it again then. Yeah, of course. Sure. I You can pass out here if you want. I'll keep you warm. I love you. A lot.